Hello, my name is Shakti, and in this video, I'm going to explain how to create a linked list in C language. To create a linked list in C language, you have to first we have to make write the structure of the code. We have to make a structure of the code node, and what this structure of the node does is it can store two values. One is data, and other is link. Link is a pointer data type, and it can store the value of address of another node. Okay, so it does is it will point to the node of the address which has stored in it. So let's make the let's make a function to insert a new node at the front of the linked list. So now I will be explaining what this function does. So when we run this function, a new node will be created. A new node will be created. Here let's store uh, one. Let's store int1 here, and let the address of this new node be 100. So now what we have to do is insert this new node in the linked list. Now this linked list is empty. So to insert this new node in in this linked list, uh, sorry, I forgot to explain one thing. This code creates a a head uh, head node which points to null. Okay, and this head stores the address of the node which it is pointing. Since it is pointing to nothing, null is stored here. So to insert this new node in this linked list, uh, yeah, we have to insert the value of the address stored in the head in the new node's link part, that is null. And for the head to point to the new node, we have to uh, store the value of 100 in the head part. Now the after doing this operation, now head is pointing to the new node uh, whose address is 100. Okay, now if we run this function again, uh, we can insert another node. We can insert another node at the front of the linked list. Okay, now let's store data 2 in this linked list, and this let the address of this new node be, let's take 200. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to make sure to insert this new node in front of this node. uh, this head should point to this node, and this node should point to this node. So this head is pointing to this node, right? So if we want to make sure that this node is pointing to this node, we have to take the value stored in 100 in the head part and store it here, which is 100. Now after storing 100 in the new node's link part, this node will point to this node. Now after storing 100 in the new node's link part, this node is pointing to this node. Now we have to make now we have to make this head point to this node. So we have to store the address of the new node in the head part, that is 200, right? So now after making the after changing the heads link part, it will point to this node. Okay. 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 Now we have successfully created a linked list, and we have successfully implemented the function insert at front, which will create a new node and insert it at the front of the linked list. Now if we again run this program insert at front, this function, then it will create a new node and insert it between the head and the this linked list. Now let's create a new function insert at end. Now before we do this, let's do traverse. First I will explain the traverse function, and then I will explain the function insert at the end. Now what traverse function does is it traverses through the linked list. And when we run this function, it will traverse through the linked list until it reaches the end of the linked list. So when we run this function, now we are creating a temp node, and this is this stores the same address as the head. So since it is storing the same address as head, this temp will point this node. Okay. Now when we run this function in while loop, what will happen, it will check whether the temps link is null. So it is checking the temps link is null. No, it is not. So again it will go to the next node. What this does what this is doing is it will replace the temp with the temps link. So now the temp is 200, right? And and this is pointing to this, and the temps link is 100, and this will replace the temp with the temps link. Temps link is 100, so it becomes 100. Since now temps link is 100, it will point to this node. Now it will check whether the temps link is null. Now since the temps link is null, it will come out of the loop. It will check whether the temps link, this while loop is the condition here is it will check whether the temps link is null. If temps temps link temps address is 100, and 100, this is pointing to this node, and its link is temps link is null. Since it is null, uh, it will come out of this loop, since the okay. This is what traverse function does. Now let's discuss the insert at end function. Now when we run this function insert at end, it will create a new node. Create a new node. Here we are storing the data which is provided by the user. Okay, and here let's store null. Since it is pointed to nothing, since this yeah, the link, the new node, let's take the let's assume the address of this link to be 300. Okay, so now this new node, now we have to insert this new node at the end of the linked list. To do that, we have to first traverse to this through this linked list, and you have to reach the end of the linked list, which we have already discussed. Okay, so when this loop and this while loop will execute that task. As we have already discussed traverse function, I will not explain it again. So now after running this program, this node will be treated as temp. This node is given the name temp. Okay, so what we are going to do is to insert this at the end. We have to store the address of this node. We have to show the address of this node in the temps link. We have traversed to the link list, and we have reached the last node, and we have given the name temp to the last node of the link list. Okay, now we have to insert the address of the new node in the temps link. Now temps link is this. So now when we update the temps link with 300, this node will point to this node. So and now we have successfully inserted the a new node at the end of the linked list. Now let's check. Now I will run this program, and let's check if the code works. So list is empty. To create, let's insert at the front, and then again we will insert at the front. Now let's insert it at the end of the list. Now let's display it. Yeah, the code is working. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.